Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 11th episode of the Otafest Podcast. I'm Jay.
I'm Alfred.
And I'm Jessica.
Who's Jessica?
Who the hell is Jessica?
Jessica is...
What is with all these guests that we have on this show?
We just can't seem to find anyone who wants to stay on the show.
Well, you know.
For some reason, G keeps coming back.
Yeah, so does Alexis.
Not this show. No, he escaped this time.
Oh, yeah.
We tried to
grab him.
Oh, so you were like, oh, I'll just settle with Jessica.
Yeah, you know,
That's fine. That's
whatever.
okay.
She's okay with having a potato sack.
Who are you, Jess?
I'm a staff member, and I mainly coordinate the exhibitor hall, specifically vendors.
My God.
Yep.
That whole thing?
The whole
Word.
thing.
Yeah, I'm...
Word.
I pretty much... set up the whole
She's kind of a
hall.
big deal.
Single-handedly, every single table and chair and
Word.
power
Yeah,
cable.
No one else
I'm
touches
super
that shit.
muscular. It's like
she
ridiculous.
actually gets really mad if anyone else touches it. So she kind of just jumps right in. It's like if you even try and like touch a table, she'll just do that thing where like your mom just like smacks you.
No, she hangs in the rafters. She knows.
Oh, man. That'd actually be amazing.
Yeah, Otafest is just that awesome. So if you want to become a staff member, and you too can hang from the rafters.
We have no regard for safety. What are you talking
exactly.
about? We have a medic.
Before we get too far away, I just want to remind everyone that this episode is brought to you by Voice Dub Studios. And we'll have a little bit more information about them later. But for now, we'll talk to you a little bit about Otafest news.
Okay, so the first thing and probably the most important piece of news, keep in mind, last week we had a little promotion.
What?
This
Oh
is
yeah,
new soon.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
Yeah, if you liked and shared the link on our official Facebook page to last week's episode, or not last week, last 2 weeks episode, so
Yep.
the E3 episode, you would have been entered into a draw for a free weekend pass.
Yay.
And we have drawn the winner. I would call for a drum roll, but that would ruin the recording.
Alfred's
Drum.
getting like sensual over here.
He's always sensual.
Yeah, that's just how I am. Our winner for the Otafest Weekend Pass is Damen Mino. We'll be contacting you directly via Facebook to confirm. So thank everyone for their participation, and we'll see you at Otafest, Damen. So congratulations. We'll contact you directly. If you've already bought a pass, we can refund that as well. So just check your Facebook inbox, and we'll see you at Otafest.
Nice.
Another news, so podcast-related stuff. We'll actually be hosting a live recording session with our special guests, Ali and Justin Speed of Drunk Gaming. And that'll be on Friday morning, so come join us as part of our live audience. And hang out. You can check out our super awesome, not really setup for podcasting.
Yeah. Oh, I want to just remind everyone as well who might be interested. That episode is actually going to be like a special episode. So it's not going to interrupt. Like it's not going to be our next regular release. It's just going to be a regular special that we're going to release for you guys.
Correct. Yeah. So I guess it'll be episode 11.5.
Yeah, something like
that. Yeah, I guess I can call it that when I upload it. So anyways, pre-reg pickup. That's going to be available beginning on Thursday night at 4 p.m. and that's going to go till 8 p.m. in the TELUS Convention Center North Building. Off the top of my head, the precise room is going to be TELUS 101, I believe.
Don't quote me on that.
Don't quote me on that.
It's in the lobby area. You'll see it. The area will be visible from the main lobby of the North Building.
And that's going to be the North Building.
Yeah,
so
follow the line or something like that.
Yeah, follow the line, and we'll have people trying to call attention to it. Regular registration for the weekend and single day ticket purchases will be available beginning on Friday morning at I believe 8 a.m. Our show begins at 10 a.m.
Yep.
And for more information, just go to otafest.com. And speaking of more convention information, please remember that along with our guidebooks, we also have schedules and live updates available via Sked. I always have really hard time saying that.
I say Sked.
Sked.
You say Sked. I say Sked.
The schedule, right?
Yeah, I know, but still.
Okay,
some people say schedules, but you're not going to call it shed.org. It's like,
Shed web app for mobile. Shed is free to use and lets you plan out your convention weekend on the go. Visit otafest2016.shed.org to set yours up ahead of time.
It sounds disgusting because that's something that snakes do.
Yeah, and it's, dogs, cats.
Yeah.
Otafest 2016 is in less than 3 days at the time. Well, at the time of this recording, it won't be. But by the time this podcast is released, 3 days, people. Is your body ready?
Get your cosplay
'Cause mine isn't.
ready now.
My body's not ready.
I don't think anyone's is.
It'll never be ready.
No, we got longer hours this year too. Like it's just
but this is why that it's still good for you, like that you're still wanting to do it. Because like I think that there's a time like when you become complacent with anything, whether it's like organizing a convention or work or your significant other.
Whoa.
Anytime you become complacent, there's a real
Commentary.
issue.
Complacency
There's
is
a real
called marriage. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't have anything else to say about that really, but yeah, that's just another way of viewing that kind of thing. So the fact that I think we're all kind of a little bit scared, a little bit anxious, but excited and all that, I think it means it's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you would like. I wouldn't. It's a good sign that it shows I care. Is what you said. Yeah.
Keeps you on your toes,
and also keeps me up at night.
Especially with everything being new this year, it's just
Oh,
gonna
jeez.
be a gong show.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think
I'm
I
so
already had
nervous.
my Otafest nightmare.
No,
By the way.
I've had
you?
one. I've had a few.
Ooh, he's had a few.
I've had a few. Just me, breaking equipment. That's
okay.
that's the biggest fear I have.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm renting equipment now. So
fair.
yeah,
Jess, any?
Not really, because for my job, it's kind of just like everything is.
Yeah, you just make sure
2
that no one
months
touches your
ahead.
shit, right?
Well, we have security, it's fine. But like once everything's set up, everything runs pretty smoothly, and
you don't
since we're
get the
at
figurine you
convention-
want.
Luckily I don't buy figurines because I like money, and I don't like things just sitting in my room.
Oh, that's why she runs the
I like
vendor
money.
hall.
I
Yeah.
don't like things. that sit in my
Ironically,
room.
yeah, I actually used to spend like hundreds of dollars in the vendor hall when I used to be just like a normal volunteer, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to save for university.
I really like that. Like our vendors exec is like, yeah, I don't purchase things at vendors.
Yeah, not anymore.
Great endorsement, ringing endorsement.
But
But
you
hey,
should.
Yeah.
I really do want to, but
Well, I
being
mean,
an
this
adult
kind of
man.
Well,
this
you know
kind
what
of leads
though?
into like what we want to talk about this episode, which is we want to give you guys a little bit of a preview for Otafest 2016. We're not going to give it all away. We just want to tell you guys, what to look out for, what interesting things are, and we'll talk about other stuff as well. But
So basically, the last 10 months of our marketing boiled down to 1 hour.
1 hour,
Hopefully,
yes.
I don't know if they purposely chose me. I'm not. I don't think I'm the best person they could have chose, but it's fine.
that's all right.
Be confident.
I'll try.
Yeah, have a positive attitude. But yeah, there's obviously we've moved to the Tiles Convention Center. Everyone
my
knows
God.
we keep on repeating it. So
You know what? Some
even
people
though we've
still-
heard that some people
yeah.
showed up at the University of Calgary on Victoria Day weekend, despite that knowledge, I'm sure the majority of our listeners and the audience at large do know that we've moved.
I've talked to people who still haven't gotten the news. Actually, it's at work and stuff, so it's kind of interesting. But like, I just tell them, hey, follow the Facebook page. Follow the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Like we blare it out constantly. We're at the Tiles Convention Center,
At some
but-
point, it's like
know-
you have like the bright neon signs already. So I mean,
and I'm pretty sure if you're listening to this podcast, we're at the Tiles Convention Center.
Yeah.
Because we mention it every episode, I think.
because we're shills.
Hey man, that's what we do.
Exactly. We're not even paid shills. All
Does that make us a
volunteers,
cult?
baby. No, it just makes us sad. So yeah, Telus Convention Center, big move, lots of stuff to look forward to. It's one of the reasons why we invited Jess, because she has all the deep inside knowledge of the vendors hall and among other things, like because I also do special events. Alfred also does special events, and like between those two departments, that's like 60 or 70% of Otafest as a whole. Just based on categories. So that's, I don't know, we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the move and how vendors all setting up now?
Well, good question. Actually, it's kind of scary because I'm sure
it's
if you've
untested,
gone, yeah, it's
right?
untested,
Yeah.
and if you've gone to like previous years, you see like Mac Hall, which is where our usual
Oh,
setup
yeah.
is, and it's the convention center exhibitor hall that we have is like 3 times bigger, if not four.
Four
Like
times.
Yeah.
it's
massive.
exponentially larger than what we had originally. So it's going to be
And we're
interesting.
filling that space.
Which
too.
means more
Yeah.
variety for your shopping needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more things in there actually.
It's going to be strange to, wake up on, let's say, Friday morning, even though actually we'll be there earlier, but Friday morning and be like, okay, I'm ready to go to con and not go to the university. It's going to be a
Yeah,
little
and
strange.
well, it's going to be weird just to wake up on Friday morning and not have to set up and actually have to interact with attendees on our end, right? Because this is the first time we've actually started on a Friday morning as opposed to the evening, right?
It's definitely going to be a little bit strange. But having said that, vendors is going to be all set up for everybody. You're not available on Thursday night, right?
No, setup is Thursday night.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you'll have all the vendors are going to be open at 10 a.m. sharp on Friday.
Yep.
Go on until I think that day is 10 p.m.
Midnight.
Is it midnight?
I believe it's midnight.
But vendors isn't midnight.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
Oh, okay.
Vendors goes on till I think like 7.
7, I think, yeah.
And
by I think, I mean I know, because
Yeah.
I
are
should
super
know.
organized.
You know.
You've got Artist Alley, right?
Yep.
In there, you got vendors, of course.
Sketch drive, we have autographs, we have concession in that whole area, we have photo booth, and we have a bunch of our guests. So like 3 musical guests will be in there and 2 cosplay guests.
Yeah, and they have like autograph tables
Yep.
and their general booth area. But they also I want to focus something on like that's completely new, which is like concessions.
Right.
Yes.
I think
I'm
that's
so
really
happy.
good.
I'm so happy about that.
Yeah. It's super convenient.
Yeah.
So we've teamed up with Marriott, I believe, and they're actually providing concession food for us. You'll be able to find more information on the guidebook on exactly what the menu is. And you'll be able to see them there as well. But if you just don't really want to leave the space so much, like you don't want to wander down Stephen Avenue, or you just don't want to go too far away because maybe your friends are doing a cosplay photo shoot nearby and a whole bunch of other reasons, like you can just grab a quick snack by going into the vendor booth area, and we actually have like snacks and drinks and all this other stuff. And from what I saw, it's not very expensive. Like it's not
Really?
It's not stupidly like
It's pretty reasonable.
Okay.
yeah.
all right,
It's on. I would say it's on par or even slightly less than like food truck pricing,
Yeah.
which is pretty acceptable, I would say.
Okay, yeah. And really, just concession, if you haven't been to a convention with concession in a vendor's hall, like, it'll save your butt. Like, if you really, really are hungry, you need something to eat, like, right then and there, that's, like, probably the most convenient thing that you can have, right?
They'll have, like, small meal items, like, I would say, like, a light lunch kind of type thing.
Yeah, like hot dogs and...
No, I don't know about hot dogs, actually, but I know
Salads?
that they have, like, some Asian-based stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, a sushi pack.
Oh, so, okay,
and
yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I've seen this before. So.
Yeah, and like spring rolls, but they also have like chips and juice and stuff.
Yeah.
Like again, it just saves your butt, and if you just need a quick snack and you don't want to leave the space,
Because we want you to visit our local businesses on Stephen Avenue as well.
there's a lot of stuff around, but we'll get to that in a minute.
We will.
But yeah, I just thought that was really, really cool, and it's the first time we've ever offered anything like that. So again, you don't have to leave the con space; you can just
You can stay there
live.
forever.
You can live
until
there.
we close, and then please leave, so we can go sleep
Yeah,
and be
so
prepared for the next day.
Yeah, and provide a better con experience the next day. Yeah. I think concessions is open on Friday. I really hope it is.
Yep,
as
they're
well.
open all days.
Okay, everyone's open?
Yep.
That's
There's
good.
also going to be, there'll be 2 or 3 in the actual hall, and then there'll be 1 in the pre-function, which is like community corner area. So if you don't want to stay in the hall, you can kind of just leave out or go kind of where everything's
You guys will see for yourselves in like when you actually go in 3 days. But for those of you who don't know, there is a pre-function area or like an open area just outside the vendor hall. So that's where the next concession is going to be, and that's where our partners in crime are going to be. That's other conventions and other
the community hall.
The community hall,
Yeah.
yeah. So
you can visit your friends at Animathon or Nishikaze and things like that. That'll be there.
exactly.
I don't know who else is there actually. I think there's quite a few cons this year, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to name any names because
Other than those two that I know for
remember
sure.
those two for sure. Yeah.
And SewerCon is going to be there.
Oh, I thought you said.
Always forget them.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad, but that's okay.
We've
just
plugged
this
them a
past
lot.
weekend?
So
No, just this past weekend, the special events team kind of had like a group dinner, just to kind of get ourselves jazzed for the con and just covering some other basic stuff that we usually do. But the head of SewerCon was there because she's part of special events for us a little bit as well. Except Jenny totally forgot to mention what con she was part of. She's just like she just kind of froze,
awkward.
and it was just hilarious. It was just because SewerCon is the newest con, so it's
yeah.
I wouldn't say they get forgotten, but I mean it's more like
They haven't made their footprint.
exactly.
like,
They haven't
last
established
thing,
themselves.
Yeah,
to a
but I
certain
mean-
point. The name is not out there as much.
Getting there though, I mean the attendance for SewerCon this year was pretty impressive for just for the con of its size and like where it was held, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
and we're gonna see some good things out of them.
It's good. And photo booth moved into
vendor hall,
vendor
And the
hall
vendor
as well.
hall.
Yep.
And and I just want to point out that photo booth is different this year. For anyone who doesn't know, photo booth usually has like I think they might still have some props, but they don't have like a huge set this year.
Yeah,
they have,
just due to space constraints and other factors.
Yeah.
But we still will
they have
be
like a background and backdrops, right?
Yeah, it's just going to be like photo backdrops and stuff. And they still will be offering prints and such. So if you want to get like a really high quality photo of your cosplay, or you want to get a souvenir photo, then that's the place to go.
That's good. Is there anything else that you want to point out about vendors?
Sketch Drive.
Sketch Drive.
Sketch Drive is in there too. Yep.
Yep. I believe Sketch Drive is $10 to participate. What happens is we have a local artist actually, like, they'll draw you or maybe like an image of something else that you want, and it takes maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, right,
Yeah,
to complete
pretty quick.
the sketch.
Yep.
And then of that $10, I believe half of it goes to the artist, so you're actually supporting the artist, and the other half goes directly to charity. So you're supporting a great cause. We've
United
had
Way.
it for years.
Yep. Sketch Drive is always a huge success. So yeah, I don't see this year being any different. And that's going to be right by Artist Alley, or pretty close to Artist Alley.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's I just like how everything's in the same space.
Yeah,
now as well.
exactly.
Like there's
Yeah.
no separation like we've had before, where like Mac Hall had the artists,
Right,
and
yeah.
then
It makes a lot more sense to have everything just there.
they can all compete for each other's love.
That's okay.
Is there anything else? I think in vendors area.
Not that I can think of. Yeah, that just about covers it. It's going to be more of the same, just bigger and better, and with added cherries on top.
It's true.
Yeah. So
and
yeah,
that's one of the big draws.
yeah, exactly.
And so we'll see you there. Jess will see you there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just.
You sound so enthused
It's
to have
just
our
so
guests.
tiring. It's oh man, actually, it's really fun working in vendors. Like since I started volunteering long ago when I was but a wee child, I've been stuck in. I say stuck as it's like a bad thing, but it's been really fun, and I do actually enjoy like interacting with all the patrons, and I see a lot of cosplay because a lot of people just like walk through,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
And it gets to be
Don't take
pretty
photos
chill.
in there,
Oh,
though.
actually,
Please.
there is a
Please don't stop people for photos.
Yes,
Vendors,
that's
though.
what I was going for. There will be limited photography in the hall. There will be actual signs that say, "Please do not stop here for photography."
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just kind of to make sure people can walk through and not block everyone.
I think we've been in those situations before where we've been in a crowded vendor hall at any sort of convention, and like someone stops for a
absolutely.
photo and it just impedes traffic. So we've enforced that. But there's plenty of other places in the convention center for photos, including a really nice spot that we discovered on our tour, just right outside the pre-function area.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you might actually see. So like the photos of Steph and Aurora on our Facebook page right now. Yeah, those were taken like the ones by the windows. Those were taken right outside the pre-function area. So
That's good.
yeah, I expect that spot to be pretty popular amongst photographers.
Well, the spaces in general is quite beautiful.
Yes, it
actually,
is.
so
Yeah, and for Saturday and Sunday, especially when we have Olympic Plaza,
Yeah,
basically.
that's going to be great. Special events is obviously happening. That's the other half of Otafest is generally.
Pretty much.
Visit us at opening and closing ceremonies. We'll obviously opening first. That's on Friday. I think that's Friday.
Hey,
at
welcome
noon.
to Otafest.
Is that noon
Bye.
or is that 1 o'clock?
Opening should be at noon, I believe.
It's
on
either
Friday?
noon or 1 o'clock. But the point being is like we'll be there. You know, you can say hi to all of our guests that'll be there. You'll get to learn about all the new changes and features and stuff. Just kind of like what this episode is doing, except with better presentation.
And visuals.
And visuals.
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 You'll actually be able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
21st century, guys.
It's 2016. Why isn't this 3D? Why can't I just sit in my
Where's my
like
jetpack?
living room and just have like a 3D projection of the
Why
con?
isn't there smell-o-vision? Just kidding. Nobody wants that.
No, nobody wants
At
that.
a
Nobody wants
con?
that. Yeah, I was like, nobody wants that.
Yeah. And yeah, again, you'll be able to see our guests. We have quite a few. We've got lots of cosplay guests. We have three cosplay guests.
Three.
We've got Nabeshin. He's back. He's going to be
back.
wreaking a lot of havoc.
Freaking a lot.
He's going to be wrecking stuff. Yeah. He'll probably wreck stuff.
Yeah.
Innocent
Yo,
mind.
his
His-
cosplay, his 3-day cosplay.
Oh my God, that
itinerary,
was so good.
Best Facebook
Man.
post I've ever seen in my life.
I was actually honored.
Yeah.
I was actually so honored when he made that post.
Yeah. So for anyone who didn't see it, it's just like his Facebook. Like on his Facebook, he just posted like, "What am I cosplaying every day at Otafest?" And he's just like, "Day 1, Afro. Day 2, Afro. Day 3, afro. It's just like, thanks everybody, we'll see you there. It's like, holy shit, best cosplay ever.
Nabashin's pretty cool.
Nabashin is amazing. He's the coolest man on earth.
He's not the most interesting man in the world, though.
No. But,
It's
he's,
okay.
he's
But
the
God
coolest
forbid
man
they
on
should ever meet. Yeah.
earth. That needs to be animated.
Yeah, and then you can also throw in Neil deGrasse Tyson just because.
Ooh.
Just because.
Yep.
Of course, Drunk Gaming as well.
Yep.
We're gonna have our live recording with them.
Yep, that's Friday at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That's before opening ceremony, so you could actually see a guest even before the con officially opens.
Oh man, that means we're under time constraint. We gotta finish our podcast and be like, go.
Yeah, because if there's any problem that we've ever had, it's being on time. We're always
It's
super
not
punctual.
Otafest unless opening ceremonies is late.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in other words, we're contributing to the genuine Otafest experience.
Still show up at the scheduled time though.
Yeah. We've got a buttload of voice actors as well. I don't really want to name them all, to be honest. You can just visit like otafest.com/guests.
We have an artist guest. Yeah, another one. Justin
Yes.
Curry. Our bands or musical acts.
Yeah.
We got two of them.
No God.
No
Smiley
God.
K.
Smiley K. Smiley K is going to be holy crap.
I just want to. I want to go to the concert hall just to see how everyone's dancing. I'm hoping for one of two things. They're either dancing normally, which then I'll be like proud of them, or they'll be like DDR dancing,
Right?
which is
On
literally
the
they're stepping in
spot,
four directions.
Because they just memorize
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, I don't know these people. But the sad part is, I definitely would know some of those people who would be dancing like that.
Yeah, no, we've had some pretty prolific DDR champions in our midst at Otafest before. So, yeah.
Calgary actually has some very talented DDR masters.
Amongst other gamers as well. So.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. We have the Maid Omatsuri festival. Just going down the list here, and with the Omatsuri, it's a little bit different. It's not the Maid Cafe, due to some other constraints that we had, but hopefully it's just growing pains. Maybe we'll get back to the cafe format soon.
Yeah.
But the Omatsuri is still going to be really fun. If you've been to Aurora, it's kind of the same thing where you're going to be playing mini games. There's going to be snacks. Cute girls will still be there.
From what I understand, it was very popular, that format at Aurora.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a little bit more interactive as opposed to kind of sitting back and watching the girls dance and stuff.
What I'm excited for is the melon pan. Because I
Yo,
saw the
the-
pictures on
oh,
Facebook and
dude.
I was like, whoa, that looks
And we're gonna
Oh, I
have
want
mochi.
some.
It's gonna
Oh, we have mochi?
yeah,
Ooh,
it's
guys.
mochi.
Damn.
So it's gonna be great. Like we're stepping up.
Oh, latte art as well? Or
I believe latte
I
art's
think
there.
so.
latte art as
I
well.
don't want
so-
to 100% confirm because I kind of don't know exactly the situation.
Yeah, but yeah.
But I know that there was a mention of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So amongst other surprises, I suppose. So like, yeah, just visit, just go to it. You'll be awesome.
yeah, it's a good place to relax. There's
There
chairs
isn't-
and tables and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
there
and
too,
like
so.
really, this is probably the best year to try something at Otafest that you haven't tried before, right? Just because
we're all trying something new. that
We're
we
all
haven't
trying
tried
something
before.
new. So I mean, yeah, it's like just give every possible event like a try, just because you never know what you'll find.
Go crazy. Just don't break policies and laws.
Preferably.
Please don't break policies.
Yes. Because we would hate for you to be the first person to be ejected from the con.
We should make a ribbon for that.
Yeah, like a prize, like like equivalent to like a cosplay ribbon, kind of like you've won. But it's like you
tried.
are congratulations, you are the worst.
I feel like we shouldn't. Yeah, I was like, maybe we shouldn't be promoting that though.
No, it's a gold sticker with Comic Sans on it. That's what
No,
it is.
it's not even no. Gold is too good. It's like dull bronze.
Yeah, wood.
It's like mustard yellow.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's some top stuff.
Mustard yellow.
And we also have the auction and charity auction. They're being held at essentially the same time because I think they're alternating items. Which some will be auction, some will be charity auction. But the point is like people have submitted, things that they want to not to keep essentially and sell, and some of it's
They don't
going to
want
be
it
for
anymore,
profit,
yeah.
but most of the time there's a majority of stuff going to charity as well.
Right,
Like,
right.
all the charity items, all the plots there will go directly towards our charity foundation. And it's actually a really cool thing if you haven't been before, because if it sounds like you're like that auctions, that sounds like an old person thing or it sounds kind of dumb. First of all, Tyler makes it awesome. Tyler's the host. He's also the reason why it's 18A. So that, I hope that you can make it. But if you can't,
If you're bidding on stuff anyways, you should be 18A. Like, right, auctions generally are 18.
Kind of, yeah, because there's money involved and stuff
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
However, like it's pretty amazing because a lot of the stuff that you can get there is unique. It's not something that you will necessarily find at vendors. You will like some of it will be stuff that you could find at vendors, but like some of it could be we've had like unique art. We get a lot. I've
seen this year's charity art. It's amazing. It is amazing.
It's on the site.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it on the site, right?
2 of them are on the site.
Okay.
I think it listed 3, but I only saw 2.
I've seen like the main one, whatever that one is. It's on our. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
amazing. I haven't seen it, but like I said, it's gonna be great. And yeah, we're going with the summer theme kind of, so bikinis are appropriate.
It is age appropriate, I think, for most. So don't let
it
that
may
deter
be.
you.
It might not be like work safe, but it's still like good.
Yeah. Okay. And like previously in the past, our charity art's probably been like the hot ticket item in our auction as well. So I don't expect this year to be any different.
Well, what I also find is really interesting that because it's very well publicized that our convention is a not-for-profit. So, and we're always willing to give back to charity and local foundations in Calgary and around and surrounding Calgary. So a lot of our guests usually get into it. So I can't guarantee exactly what's going to be there, what they want to contribute, but year after year, our guests usually bring something a little bit special, a little bit more personalized. I remember, I think 1 or 2 years ago, we had Cardcaptor Sakura not fan art, like from Tsubasa Chronicle, like that. Sorry, I said Cardcaptor Sakura, but Tsubasa Chronicle Sakura. There was like original artwork, like an original pencil sketch
I remember
from
that.
like an official artist and everything like that.
I remember that, yeah.
And there's stuff like there's stuff that's available, or again like stuff that's signed from our voice actors, for example. We've seen that before, so who knows might pop up there, but it's definitely not just like. It's definitely vendors exclusive away.
It's not your
charity
run of
exclusive.
the mill things. Yeah.
So, I just totally fucked up words there. It's great.
Articulate.
It's cool. I had an aneurysm. No one noticed. And kind of, I want to know.
Only medic here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my new rule too. So I'm gonna have to get on that and not have an aneurysm while I'm working on someone else. Hopefully it's not too hot because I'm worried about heat stroke. So I want everyone to actually. This is a PSA.
Luckily,
stay
AC
hydrated.
Should be on. Stay
hydrated. We're gonna
on.
Stay hydrated. There's water fountains, I believe, and there's just gonna be again. You can access the concessions and all that's indoors. So if it's really really hot, please do make sure that you stay hydrated and stay cool.
Remember your basic con survival. Yeah.
I'm a little, to be totally honest, I'm a little bit worried about that, bringing that up because we kind of are in a different space this year, and a lot of it is more public than before. Like the University of Calgary used to be like, it's not isolated because it's not isolated.
It's still open
public,
to the public. Yeah,
but it's still further out, and it's
people
kind
don't
of
usually just like.
It's not in the middle of the city.
So I'm worried about medical. I'm worried about medical emergencies a little bit, just because if someone passes out on Stephen Avenue.
Is it your responsibility?
Well, then again, it is a very public area, so someone's bound to see you.
People will help, but that's not the issue. It's just we want to. It's not that we only want to help patrons either, but patrons are our number one priority for the emergency team.
Yes.
So we just want to make sure. So it'll be like, excuse me, can I see your wristband?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
fainted?
I can't help you out.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
and it's also Canada Day for
what's that?
Friday.
You're ghosting?
Oh,
what's that? You're ghosting? I'm not helping you.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe not the thing you want to hear.
Yeah, exactly. So buy your passes, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got dark.
As it does.
Yeah,
that's usually the case with us. So, I don't know.
And I just want to mention one other thing as well with special events, because a lot of people don't really associate AV as part of special events, but they are. We got a special screening, which is Boy and the Beast. Boy and the Beast is a really cool. Like, I think it's more of a movie.
It's a movie. It's
essentially.
a movie.
Yeah. It is, but it's kind of weird. But either way, it's not something that's regularly available. I can't remember exactly why, because AV team took care of this, and I don't have the copy for that. But either way, you can come in, watch Boy and the Beast. I think we have 2 showings. We're combining 2 showing rooms just to kind of accommodate how many people should be there, because it's actually a really good movie, and people
I've heard good things about it.
Like people have been stoked for it. So come see us and come see Boy and the Beast. And speaking of other stuff, we want to quickly remind everyone of our sponsor for this episode, which is VoiceDub Studios. VoiceDubs is an international media studio based out of Calgary, specializing in providing custom video and voiceover production services that bridge the Japanese, Chinese, and North American market. With partner studios in Tokyo and Beijing, VoiceDubs manages the entire production process right from the beginning, allowing you to focus on what you do best, running your business. Come see why some of the top companies across the world have chosen VoiceDubs for their video and voiceover production needs. Are you interested in joining the voiceover industry? I mean, a lot of people kind of are. It's part of the whole anime deal. VoiceDubs offers educational events where industry professionals come to teach you what you need to know. To stay updated on the latest information, special events, and other media production opportunities, you can subscribe at www.voicedubs.com. That's voicedubs, DUBZ.com. They're a provider of our Idol Grand Prize, Otafest Idol Grand Prize, I believe. So you can get a professional studio recording as part of your, basically your winning performance.
Yeah.
So I think that's really, really cool. It's more opportunities. I've said it before last episode as well when we mentioned them, but I think it's great that we are giving away not like just money and stuff, because we do have a lot of cash prizing, but giving away experiences, because that's way different than just kind of getting like something to put in your pocket or something you can hang on your wall, right? So
and give you a feel, and maybe you're like, I'm hooked, and then it becomes your new career.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can also be like, yo, check out my record.
Yo, check out my mixtape.
Check out my fat beats.
This shit is fire. It's like you're singing like, I want to change the world. From Minneapolis.
That was me back in the day.
That was you? You're saying that's not
I do that
now?
Sometimes too.
Exactly.
Might be some other members of our team, but yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Danielle!
Go ask her about her... No, maybe not.
Go ask her about her things that she's passionate about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
hopefully she won't just Thai boxing kick you in the shin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or something like that. She's like, how do you know about that?
She's not ashamed of it anymore.
Oh, no.
No?
No, she's reached the acceptance phase.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Ask her, just say Sashomaru near her and see her reaction.
Don't even just like introduce yourself. I challenge our listeners to find Danielle Lee. She's going to be in Artist Alley / Vendors area, right?
Yeah.
And look her in the eye and just don't introduce yourself. Don't say anything. Just say Shishomaru, or like as you're walking by, just like a whisper, like Shishomaru. Just do that and tell us all about it on Facebook or something, or comment on this video.
Danielle Lee hit me in the face. It was awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. Everyone just like around her, just like Shishomaru. She might be in heaven or she might be in hell. I can't tell.
I'd be like, what's happening? Maybe you should listen to the podcast, Danielle.
No. I'm pretty sure we can't start like using the podcast as a weapon.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people like on our own staff haven't actually listened to the podcast.
I am not one of those. The only episode I haven't listened to was the E3 one, because I've been listening to a murder podcast. That's my life right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, do they
to be
murder
clear,
people on
To be
this?
clear, murder mystery,
Like,
right?
no. They just talk
murder.
about random things, like just
like
random
just
murder
murder.
things,
Oh,
like serial
how to hide a body?
killers, and sometimes,
weird.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
wish we
very
could talk
glad.
That got dark.
I'm very glad I'm not sitting on the same couch as you right now.
No, she's smaller than me and I could just sit on her.
Yeah.
She becomes a problem.
Speaking of like murdering people and beating people up,
yeah, what's up?
Where's the segue going?
gaming. If you want to do it in
Oh.
a virtual space, you can do that too.
Fair enough. That's legal.
Yeah, it is legal. You can, just totally smack Mario in the face, send him off the stage, and
Yeah, I guess that's our
might-
competitive gaming.
it's computer gaming. You might win money for it too, depending on how good you are.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's a $4,000 cash pot. By
Seriously?
the way, for Otafest Assault, if you join,
Holy crap.
if you're, sorry, I guess you can't join now, But if you pre-regged and you're part of the fighting tournaments, it is a $4,000 cash pot.
Nice.
So like not one person walks away with 4,000 of the various games. Like so you'll probably walk around out with around $1,000 maybe, like from each game.
That's pretty damn good.
So
all things considered. So
and you have lots of different kinds of gaming.
Yeah, Smash isn't just our only game. We've also got well, listen to David Lee's episode.
That was episode 9, I want to say. 8. Man,
8.
It's either 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
We clearly
it
keep on
been
tracking.
Like 8. 9 was the Nathan and Nancy.
You're right.
And
Nancy.
Nancy.
It's either episode 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Okay, well,
Clearly, we're on top of this.
Yeah, but we got Guilty Gear and we got Street Fighter as well, just
Yeah.
in our Otafest gaming. So yeah, just
definitely go watch. I think
watch,
it's gonna be a good time if you just want to like chill and like you know what, the truth is a lot of people don't want to get competitive gaming, but it's still cool to just observe.
Exactly. It's always a spectator sport, and it'll be on Twitch as well if you can't catch it during the convention. So other than video gaming though, we've got we got open gaming if you're not into the competitive aspect.
Bring your friends.
Bring your friends as usual. We've got card gaming, tabletop. We are Pokemon League, specifically for Pokemon on the 3DS.
It's Omega, Ruby, and
Sapphire or whatever.
Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. You can collect badges and stuff.
Yeah, and card gaming is going to be mostly Yu-Gi-Oh,
Card
Fight, and I think we got a new one, Force of Will. Is
something like that.
Yeah.
They're doing a bunch of stuff. Like we have card gaming and tabletop gaming, and they both have a wide variety of stuff. Like card gaming has tournaments as well. Like Yu-Gi-Oh definitely has a tournament. I know that, but there's also just open free play.
Yep.
So I'm sure that no one's going to be offended if you bring like your Magic deck, for example. It's just we provided the space for it, so go ahead and.
I expect to see at least one Magic game. Please, just for all you Yu-Gi-Oh players out there, go play a real children's card game.
Whoa!
Shots fired there.
A real children's card
What is happening right now?
Alfred's just laying it down.
I have a very low opinion.
Tabletop gaming is cool. There's going to be a lot of they're focusing on like Asian themed board games. So like Suro, probably like Machikoro,
Sushi
Go. I think like King of Tokyo before.
Yeah, King of Tokyo is awesome.
Yeah. So there's a lot of games like that, but I think they might also just have like and again, if you really want to haul your own board game there, probably no one's going to be offended.
Nope.
You could probably just play because honestly, it's just a chill.
I'm pretty sure tabletop and board game stuff is it hosted by?
I believe it's hosted by Falcon.
Okay, yeah. So they will have a rental library available as well. So yeah, if you want to try out a new board game you haven't tried before,
like take an hour with your friends and just chill. If you don't want to run around the con too much,
I don't recommend playing Twilight Imperium.
That'll take the entire con.
Yeah, it will.
You'll have paid us $60
to play Twilight Imperium.
Yeah. So go ahead, play Twilight Imperium. Don't listen to what Alfred says. Honestly, do what you want. I'm not going to stop you. It's true. That's a lot. That's the majority of all our special event stuff, I think. Just a little touch on all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've already mentioned contests, gaming. Okay, special events is just such a huge department. There's just so much stuff going on.
It sounds like
we're
if it sounds like we're wandering, it's because there's so much stuff.
Just,
I'm sure that we've missed something, and it's probably glaring, and we should feel bad.
Yeah, it's a huge umbrella.
Yeah,
special
cosplay contests and idols.
Cosplay contest, yes, cosplay contest. That was
it.
Cosplay. Who cosplays?
Oh, no one cosplays at Otafest. What are you talking about?
Alfred's never cosplayed. He never cosplayed.
No.
Yeah.
Less said about that, the better. No, I mean my own cosplay. No, come to cosplay contest. We've got 3 different cosplay contests. We have the showcase. We have the hall cosplay. Just if you're walking around, you have really nice
I totally
cosplay.
heard the wrong thing.
Hall cosplay.
Yeah, hall cosplay.
Hall cosplay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've got the skit contest. I believe we have a skit contest.
Yes. There's always a skit contest.
Always a skit contest as well. And
what's your favorite out of the 3?
I was gonna get to my favorite, which is Mr. and Mrs. Otafest.
Oh,
Mr. and Mrs. Otafest, because I like I like keeping it casual. I like keeping it silly. And that's usually what that is as well. Like, it's a really informal voting system. There's no pressure. You just get your photo taken and you see if you win. And like, I'm into that.
And if you don't win, I mean, it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's
some
like
people take it more seriously than others, and you can like drag your
yeah.
friends to vote for you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie about that part, but the truth is like, it's more fun time, and you don't have to dedicate yourself to anything.
Exactly.
You just literally get your picture taken, register for it. It takes all of 5 minutes maybe. And then you get to run around the con with a sign taped on your back.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about planning a skit. You don't have to worry about if your costume's the best. So
it takes a lot of the pressure off. Yaya Han doesn't judge you.
Yeah.
Or does she? I don't know.
Not to your face.
Yeah, and
No, she's delightful.
Yaya is a really awesome guest. It's one of the best. She's one of the best guests we've ever had.
Yeah, and that's why we're happy to have her back.
That's why, and we're extremely excited that she actually decided to come back.
Yeah.
So, one more thing on cosplay. One of our we had an event that premiered last year that is coming back this year, and that is
he's gonna plug his girlfriend's event.
Yes, I am.
I don't see anything outside of vendors. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he's about to tell you.
How It's Made cosplay.
Right.
Edition.
Okay.
And that is
right.
Oh yeah. How It's Made is a really, really interesting event. I haven't seen it done at any other convention. It's almost like a cosplay science fair.
Yep.
And did you guys get a chance to see it?
I did.
I saw the aftermath of Sean.
Sean?
I think so.
What?
Oh wait, no, this is at Surucon.
No,
that's a different thing.
How It's Made is
I was there. I saw when we had, because last year was the first year we had it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was there, and I think it's really cool. Like, I am not a cosplayer.
And this will be the thing that may get you into cosplay, because we have a whole bunch of experienced cosplayers coming from the community, and like they set up booths just like a science fair, and they tell you about their cosplay and how to do certain things. So last year we had wigs, tutorial on wigs.
Armor, I remember.
Different types of armor too. It's not just Warbler. We had craft foam armor, experts in craft foam armor. We had makeup as well. So I mean, like, just every facet or detail oriented.
And we've expanded more this year, because I know that one of our friends who's going to be there, he's a videographer. You might know the name of like OTL Productions, I think.
OTL Productions, yeah.
So they're a videographer. They're going to give you tips on if you're not a cosplayer but you want to record cosplayers essentially, then
this is how you
he's
do
gonna
it.
have tips for you. With the whole setups with steady cams and everything like that. So that's another way, great way to get hands on.
Yeah, a wide range of just interest within the cosplay realm, I guess. So it's a really, I haven't seen anything like it outside of Otafest. So that if you want to see a unique event at Otafest, come to How It's Made. Another thing we missed in special events, and it's huge, panels.
I don't know what you're talking about. No one does panels.
That's awkward.
No one does panels.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob.
I don't do panels. You don't do panels.
No, not at all.
Jessica literally doesn't
I
do
actually
panels.
just don't do
You didn't have a medical emergency for a panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God, that was rough.
No, I've got... What panels do I have? I've got Bento Banzai. So I'm really sorry ahead of time. So come
the one
eat
event
food.
I always want to look at.
Come eat delicious food.
Oh, yeah, let's.
Yep. And we've got the podcast between Alfred and I.
Yep.
What does Alfred have on?
I have video game named that tune alongside.
Oh,
the
you're the
podcast.
one running that.
I am the one running
Christ.
that.
Amazing.
What is that?
Why?
I'm going.
What's up with that?
I'll see you there.
Okay, awesome.
Sorry, I can't
It's
tell.
just gonna be all mock or can't even say it. Freaking Frontier.
Macron.
Yeah, it's Macross.
Macross.
I was like,
That's not a
Macross
video
has got
game.
the thing. Oh, sorry. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh, look at them
nerd.
games.
Yeah, nerd. That's not a video game, nerd.
Sorry, I'm not old enough.
Really, it's because she's a girl.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
Whoa. That's all
I'm
you
used
got?
to this. I
Podcast
ain't
over.
offended.
do you want? You can plug yours first, and I'll plug mine.
What am I plugging?
Bento Banzai.
Oh, Bento Banzai.
What is it?
It's literally I bill it as Otafest's only food related games challenge thing.
Yeah, it's gonna get messy.
It's always amazing. I have seen people do crazy things that I wouldn't do for prizes.
Yep.
Our prizes are always usually pretty cool, although we do have some junk and we do have some participation prizes, which again are junk prizes. But generally, it's just really fun. It's entertaining. I host it with one of my best friends, Bayfar, who will one day be on this podcast, and that's when the podcast will be over.
Just watch.
That's the day.
Just watch. We will never have him on the podcast, and we just keep teasing it.
Exactly. So,
any hot peppers this time around?
I'm not gonna give it away.
Okay,
I have it planned.
So show up. It's a secret. Show up. It'll be amazing.
If I didn't actually have responsibilities, I'd totally do Bonto Benze.
You need to stop having responsibilities. Yeah, you need to tell like Vicky or Stanley or whatever, just be like, so I'm gonna be sick for 1 hour.
I'm
see you
sick
in 1 hour.
almost every con actually. It's rough. So maybe not food induced.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Or maybe you could participate in mental bonsai, get it flushed out of your body.
Ugh.
It's not gonna be pretty for the TCC.
Nope. But that's why they have
first and last year. Video game in a tune. I don't know. Like generally, when I host at Otafest, I really crank the difficulty up.
Ooh.
And like I get some really obscure stuff in there, but like maybe I'll dial it back just because I've had a lack of winners in the past. So yeah,
everyone's a loser.
Everyone's a loser.
No, I think I'm interested to see because I have. Like, are you hosting it with anyone? Are you co-hosting with any of our friends or Alexis?
I'll probably drag a volunteer along with me to help score keep, but generally I host it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what your song selection is mostly.
I have like a repository of like 400 songs from various games over the decades, and I used to structure it by decade.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, but decade seems to be.
It might be a free for all. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's just really jarring sometimes to hear like a song from like, oh, this game was released last year, to like, holy crap, this is like from the Atari 2600 era, right? So
yeah, it should be fun either way.
Yeah, and I always have a lot of fun hosting it. So yeah.
What's the most disappointing answer you've ever gotten?
When it was actually Battletoads and they didn't say Battletoads.
They're like,
and they had guessed Battletoads prior.
Oh,
Tetris?
Just kidding. Yeah, nope.
I see.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, it broke your heart a little bit.
It kind of broke my heart.
That's
okay.
Like,
you're not a true fan.
You're
Starts
just
weeping in the corner.
Get on my level, Scrub. You filthy casual.
So yeah, that's holy crap. That was special events.
Yep, that's most of it. I'm sure we still missed something. Because we've just plugged our panels, but I mean, there's like,
oh yeah, I mean,
like 100 other panels, like literally.
Like
so.
I used to think myself like, I'm a pretty decent panelist. I really prepare for my panels. Well, no, I like to see some of the community panels. Just how much work goes into them. Yeah. Like,
thank you for submitting all the content.
Thank you for submitting. Yeah.
Like we actually had. Well, this reminds me actually, because this reminds me of something I saw on Facebook, which kind of broke my heart a little bit, to be honest. We had someone who was a little bit upset because they're like, where are all these panels that I usually go to? Like she was confused, I think, because there was like stuff that wasn't there, like some game shows and some other fun stuff that she usually likes. And the general explanation for that is that like if someone doesn't host it, we can't have it. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like we don't really turn away a lot of panels. Like the only reason we ever turn away panels is we don't have the room or the time.
Yeah, or first come first serve. Someone's already submitted.
Yeah, someone's got something super similar already and they submitted first and that kind of thing. But it comes down to like if you don't submit it, someone like then someone's gonna miss you. Like you never think about it that way. You'll probably be like, oh, I just can't make it this year or whatever. Someone misses you. And I think that's really, really cool because it speaks volumes about our community. I always think about, like, I'm selfish about it too, I'll be honest. Like, I'm like, I've hosted Bento Banzai for like 4 or 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, and it's become a staple, right?
Yeah, and I don't think about it like, oh, I'm just like, oh, should I do it this year? And people are like, oh yeah, like you should definitely do it. But I never think about it that way. So that kind of really hit home. And now I'm going to be like, yeah, I got to make sure that my content's there because I'm sure someone actually wants to see it.
Yeah, and I used to think about that. I used to host a panel called a panel about panels, right? Just kind of stressing like how to host one, but like B, stressing the importance of panels to conventions, right? And I showed the schedule for that year, and I took out every fan hosted panel, right? Every community hosted panel, and we lost about 70% of the schedule. Right,
that's really like
that kind of puts into perspective how important these panels are. So. Yeah, thank you to the community and really like to the rest of you who I know there's some people out there who don't go to panels very much, right? And that's mind-boggling to me because you're missing out on so much content, and it's not
so
just
much content and how much dedication people put into that.
So yeah, definitely try to visit, at least a panel or two during Otafest weekend, and make your ticket worth it as well, right?
My favorite part about this discussion right now is that we almost literally missed panels.
And you're like, this is the heart.
This is so important. This
yeah,
is the heart
it's
and
like
soul.
it's the soul, man. And then we're like, I'm a ginger. I'm soul. Sorry, gingers.
No, it's because there's just so much going on.
It's true.
There's just so much going on, and it's again, like, I'm not surprised we almost missed that because it's just kind of like second nature to our convention to have panels, right?
Yeah, and again, it's true. People don't think about it until it's gone.
Yep.
So
And
keep
we're-
on hosting,
yeah.
and if you've never hosted before, you know what? Submit it to us. We have submissions at Aurora and of course at regular Otafest as well. So even if you've never done it before, but you have a cool idea, try it because someone's gonna love it. And even if you don't have a great first time, keep on going. To be honest.
Okay, so just a couple more things I think we should talk about. So again, merchandise.
Yes.
There's some bits of merchandise that we haven't revealed yet.
Oh, merchandise is also in the vendor's hall.
In the vendor's hall.
Mention.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where our merchandise booth will be. There are some bits of merchandise that we have not revealed yet.
Yes.
Yes, and they will be there, and they will be a surprise, and it will be awesome. So come to the booth and check that out.
The stuff that we can talk about is there's going to be pins and there's going to be
Pins and shirts. Yeah.
The thing that we need to tell you about pins as well, we're not doing a trading system anymore with internally. So you no longer have to trade for our pins to get the pins. You can just buy the entire set if you want. You can still trade in your old pins as well. We just don't have anything. We don't have people wandering around for you to trade with. You can just trade within the community.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
you can get gold. You only get gold pins from us from pin
trading
panels. Yeah,
the pin trading panel, and it just kind of streamlines the whole process, right? So so for those of you who are into pins, obviously we got a whole new set. We actually have a animal
really cute
mascot now,
Gabriel the cat.
Gabriel the cat,
Which I have to say kind of just looks like Gareth if he was a cat. I have no problem with that.
It's actually based off Gareth's cat, I think.
I think
Oh.
so.
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't.
I wouldn't
seen
be
his
surprised.
I'm not buying it because it's a cat. I'm a dog person.
I'm a dog person too.
I'm a dog
but
person.
Dogs, yo!
Dogs.
Oh, just bonded with y'all.
Wolf, bark,
Plus
bark.
one to relationship, friendship. Just, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we just crapped on our own mascot. That's great.
Still cute. It's
No,
fine.
but I'm pretty sure the majority of Otafest attendees are cat people. For some reason, there's this attraction between anime nerds and
It's
cats.
because of it's because of Japan. Like, because Japan loves cats more
Japan
than
loves
they love
dogs too. The sheep.
No, but they love cats more because dogs take more room in Japan, like to raise, to have. Cats take less room, so therefore you're more likely to in a small in a place such as Japan where you have much more limited space, but you still want an animal, you're gonna have a cat.
Sociology lesson here.
Also, cat girls.
Actually, you don't really see dog girls much.
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
cat girls.
You see
man.
cat girls.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know, like Shiba Inu, and you have
the dog who waited. So-
oh god, I can't remember his
Hachiko?
name.
Hachiko? Yeah.
I knew it started with an H, and that's it. Hachiko.
Ah, chico.
Okay, another thing I really want to emphasize as well. It's not just our convention center that we're excited about; it's the surrounding areas.
Yes.
right. Just it's location. That's we have we have two halves of the convention center, and they border Stephen Avenue.
Yeah, they bridge over top of it on
Correct.
the plus 15.
Yeah, so our food choices now are
Endless.
Exponential.
exponentially bigger.
Like, so for people who are unfamiliar for some reason, there's, you can live in Calgary and still be unfamiliar with downtown. I found that out, and it weirds me out, but it's true. But you have Stephen Avenue Mall. Stephen Avenue Mall is just like this outdoor pedestrian walkway. You can walk all across the street.
it'll be
no
close to cars. Yeah.
It's close to cars, especially on the weekends. And there's also a mall further down, like an actual mall. Which
Yeah, the
is,
core.
the core, TD Square.
Yeah.
And they have a food court, of course, but you also just have like all sorts of food trucks, street vendor food, street vendor stuff in general.
Yeah.
To be honest,
So
especially if the weather's good in the middle of summer.
Yeah, and even street performers
Yeah, street performers
during
it's
Canada Day
amazing.
and stuff. Yeah,
Adds a lot of color and culture.
Chinatown
to the
is
space.
5 minutes away.
Yep, Chinatown
if you
is
wanna get your
3 blocks north.
3 blocks north. You want to get your bubble tea on? Then yeah,
Exactly.
So much bubble tea.
Yeah.
So delicious. Oh, and go to the bakeries.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
hey,
nice
we got
bakeries.
melon pan on site.
Yeah.
So
There's a couple of Korean places too.
yeah, but
yeah, it was great.
no, just the location. Princess Island Park is pretty close, decently
Yeah,
close.
if you
I
want,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
about
like a 20-minute walk.
block. Yeah, it's about 6 to 8 blocks away.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
8 blocks away. And yeah, about 25 minute walk, but it's not bad, especially when you get more photos. But there's also a really close green space, which will be Olympic Plaza.
Olympic
I would not
Plaza,
recommend
obviously.
using it on Friday.
because it'll be taken up by Canada Day. But,
Yes, but Saturday and Sunday should be more open.
Yep.
I'm sure like some others will have usage of it, but it's still a public space regardless. Like you can't be charged to use it.
yeah.
So you can still wander in. There's great, there's water fountains and features
Yeah.
like that.
Another good place
There's
for photos,
trees and
again.
lots of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a public space and a good place for photos. And we're right next to the C train here
Yes.
again, and not even like a walk because at
We're
the university,
literally attached to the C train.
at the university, it was like you got off the C train, you had to walk like into campus.
15
right?
minutes,
15,
yeah.
not even 15. Well, like
Depends on where you're going. But
5 or 10. Yeah, but like now it's like okay, we're attached to the C train.
if you're
station.
you're attached to the C train if you're heading on the red line.
Yeah, so you'll either get off at Center Street Station or First Street Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're northbound, then you're across the street. But like seriously, if you can't walk that 30 feet, then
Why are you going to a con?
yeah.
Yeah, with that much walking.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So accessibility, and we're in the middle of everything that is Calgary, essentially.
so
It's gonna be a really great space.
and this is why I'm so excited about it because like not even to me, this might sound like shots fired, but like not even to me, Calgary Expo is that accessible.
no,
Right, because the BMO Center is on, it's on
isolated.
it's on the
It's on the
Stampede
Stampede
grounds,
grounds.
but it's isolated, right?
yeah.
Here-
There's no food options
Yeah.
nearby. You have to cross McLeod Trail first, and then you have to walk another 4 or 5 blocks to get to like the food area on 17th.
Yeah.
essentially.
So here, like just being downtown Calgary, you can have like
Yeah, you're not isolated.
you're not isolated, and you have so many things to enjoy just around you, right? So like if you want to,
There'll be growing pains, of course,
Yeah.
but we'll all grow together. To be honest,
exactly, yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I've already got like a mental plan how I could be doing over the.
I'm getting
weekend.
bubble tea.
Yeah,
I'm telling you this
I'm,
right
I'm
now.
gonna at some point I'm walking
I'm
over to
taking a
Chinatown.
half-hour break
to get
somehow.
bubble tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Go over to
gonna-
chai time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
girl.
I'm gonna hop over to the Unicorn probably to get a, to get a beer.
nice,
Yep.
nice.
To get a beer.
Yeah, lots of pubs there.
lots of pubs.
If you just feel like crap, go get Mickey D's. Mickey D's is
yeah,
close by.
there's a Mickey D's, there's a A&W, there's lots of different fast foods. I
Milestones.
think there's also a David's Tea.
Yeah.
David's tea. Like
Yep.
there's a little bit of
Yep.
everything. To be
So
honest.
yeah, once you're done that, like I'll probably head down to karaoke at some point as well. So
Yo, we could totally do
yeah,
that.
we're gonna post Otafest karaoke
Ooh.
at like somewhere downtown. So
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have so much energy. I'm totally gonna be able to sing.
yeah,
Everyone's
Just after college, just be
everyone's
like,
like lying on the floor.
Yeah,
just
just be
mics
like,
in hand, and we're like,
just a small town girl.
Oh, hey, and guess what? We have a hotel that's attached as well. So if you
Alright.
need to, if you have a hotel
I'm
room,
staying at
then-
that hotel. Is anyone
Yeah,
else?
so am I.
No,
I'm
I'm
staying there
not.
too. I'm staying there Friday and Saturday night. So
I'm a scrub. I didn't think this through.
I'm Thursday to Monday. I
yeah,
think.
I should. In retrospect, I probably should have booked Thursday, but whatever. I mean, like it's just, and I'm excited to somewhat experience Otafest from the point of view of an attendee almost, right? Because
a
like
little bit, yeah.
yeah, like usually like I'm so used to the university at this point that like I'm just kind of jaded to the whole attendee experience.
Well, it doesn't help that
almost.
you also go to the
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you went to the
exactly.
university as
Precisely.
a student.
Yeah.
So you have this whole other thing where like the space is like a workspace for you.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily
Exactly.
as,
Yeah, so like,
entertaining.
if I'm walking from like ICT to science theaters, I'm like, I'm gonna walk past my usual study spot, and then here I'm
Hey,
just
Vic,
like,
get your ass out of there. That's my study spot. He's got like it carved in. It's like with a laser etch, like just like Alfred.
what is here?
Basically.
Yeah, now it's like, and this is, hopefully everyone's gonna enjoy it because I've been to other cons held in downtown areas, like Vancouver. I've been to Sakura Con held in downtown Seattle. It's just a completely different experience, and it's an amazing experience just to have everything that accessible to you. And it's an experience we hope to put an Otafest spin on. So yeah, again, that was your Otafest crash course, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 2016.
Thanks for sitting with us. I think but seriously, we're gonna have a great time.
We're
Like I
going
said,
to have
we're
a
all a
good
little
time.
bit anxious.
We're all gonna have a good
Yeah.
time, right?
Yes.
We are.
Right? Okay.
It's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna be smiling even if we don't want to.
Yeah.
'Cause we have to.
I don't know if you really want that because it'll be like like maybe someone's like rolled their ankle or something like that, or like broke their hand, and I'm like,
Oh, I
hi,
definitely.
I'm here to help you, and then I'll be like,
Yeah.
Maybe not open mouth smiling, but
oh,
like
absolutely, I'll just be like, hi, I'm Jay. I'm
teeth all
Yes,
just shown.
Yeah, I definitely injured myself during Otafest, so
yeah.
but hopefully this time it won't happen.
That's good. Stay safe, kids.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Stay cool.
Stay
have a
hydrated,
good
stay
time.
cool, have a good time. 3 days out. Get hype.
Get hype.
Get hype.
Yeah.
We're hyped.
We're yeah, totally. You
We
can,
are
tell,
hyped.
you can tell from our
We're
our
hyped,
tone of
but
voice.
we're hyped, but we have to worry about more stuff.
Yeah.
So we
pretty much.
we're a different level of hype.
Once we get there, it'll be amazing.
Yeah, and I'm it's
I can't wait to check out like
It's going to be emotional for us.
main stage.
Ooh.
Yeah, a new
But
main
like the
stage
main
as well.
events hall is gonna be
Yeah.
amazing.
Hopefully no lines for that either. Just like our capacity.
We'll see what happens.
We will not be a line con.
We will not be a line con. Yeah, or
I'm starting a new
capacity
con.
has quadrupled.
Exclusively for
Line con.
lines.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. It's been episode 11 of the Otafest podcast. We're gonna see you in just a few days.
Yep. Cass has said,
Congratulations again to Damen for winning.
Yep.
Free weekend pass. You can't really get better than that.
Yep.
To start off your weekend. And I'd like to thank Voice Dub Studios again for being our sponsor this episode. Again, they're providing the Otafest Idol Grand Prize or part of that package. So thank you again for providing an amazing opportunity for our potential winner. And thank you for listening. This is Jay signing off.
This is Alfred signing off.
And Jessica signing off.
See you guys.
Word.
See you guys at Otafest.
Yeah. Otafest 2016. Hi!
Goodbye.